Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Friday, the 18th of November. Well, it seems like we're on quite a decent run at the moment. Right, we haven't got huge drags, but we're actually it was double your money returns today. £5 on, £11 something back. You may not follow the same stakes I do, but congratulations anyway. I'd just like to thank the comments today. Cap Callum, appreciate your comments, and also Dylan Thomas. I appreciate your kind words. Anyway, thank you very much, both of you. Anyway, let's get into this. So, I believe the stake is £9 in total. Well, once again, the theme's pretty much the same. At Catterick, it is currently raining. It's currently soft ground as well. If the meeting goes ahead, it will be heavy. It will be absolutely dreadful. If the National Hunt course rides like the flat course does when it's soft or heavy, these horses will be walking home. So I've looked for, basically what I've looked for is not so much the horses that I really fancy, it's the horses that I think could get beat. Don't get me wrong, the amount of horses that I've tried to get beat, I will be wrong at some point, definitely. But let's get on to the Ascot horses first. The first bet are 25 pence each way doubles. I have chosen 2 horses in one race and 4 horses in another. So let's get into it. The first 2 selections are Your Darling and Foxborough in the 2:05 at Ascot, paying 5 places instead of 3. Your Darling comes from the Ben Paulin stable. They are absolutely flying at the moment and provided with us with a winner yesterday. I can't remember what the horse is called now. I'm sure you can remind me. Anyway, that horse won. The other horse, Foxborough, I think it's got a decent handicap mark and can run well. It was beaten by the Dan Skelton horse in one of the previous races, but I do think Foxborough, it didn't really progress too much last season, which means for me it could be possibly on a competitive mark. I do think the Dan Skelton horse could now potentially be vulnerable due to its progression last season. So those are the first 2 horses. I have included one of the horses in another bet, but so those are the first 2 horses. So add those to your bet selection, or bet slip, sorry. This bet is recommended with Skybet due to the amount of extra places, especially in the 2:05. The next race is the 2:30 at Catterick. And as I said, I've included 4 horses. Right, the 4 horses are, in the 2:30 Catterick, Visite Officielle at 50-1. Edgar Allan Poe at 33-1. Sure, I don't know, at 22-1. And Last Orders, please, at 125-1. And that horse is especially for you, Dylan Thomas. Yeah. It's unlikely to win, but it's got half a chance, well, 1% chance. It's got a slim chance, but I'm going to get into the race now. So, Imperial Merlin has got absolutely fantastic National Hunt platform, but to take 11-8 on this horse on making its reappearance on potentially heavy ground, where I believe it's pulled hard in the past, it's vulnerable. Also, Carton, unfortunately you can't see this from, Fenner's Loss has got a £7 penalty for winning, so that will also prove difficult. There was a couple of these horses, obviously it doesn't say here, was actually keen in the races. Well, that makes them vulnerable straight away. If we can get 2 of these 4 beaten, there's that place up for grabs. And I believe I've got that 3rd place covered, so long as 2 of the first 4 in the market don't run up to form. I have chosen horses where I think they've got half a chance. Sure, I don't know. It's shown okay form on National Hunt Flat. Edgar Allan Poe ran well last time against WizKid when it disputed the lead with this horse. Don't get me wrong, it was well and truly beaten in the end, but still posted an half-decent hurdle rating. Visit Officiel loved soft ground. I believe it was in France when it ran. Loved soft ground. So Mickey Hammond, he knows how to train a winner or even a half decent national hunt horse. And Last Orders Please, first time headgear. It ran on the national hunt flat. So it's first time ever hurdles, but they're putting the headgear on. So if this could completely revitalise this horse or invigorate it, yeah, use whatever word you want to, it could run an absolute cracker and defy its odds. Well, I can't leave 125 to 1 out, especially when there's so many doubts. Don't get me wrong, I might be completely wrong, but there's too many big prices to leave this race alone. So as I said, those are the 4 horses combined with 2 horses in the previous race. Not previous race, in the 5 past 2. So all you do, go to the 5 past 2 at Ascot, add Your Darling and Foxborough to the bet slip. Then go to the 2:30 at Catterick and add Visit Officiel, Edgar Allan Poe, Shirt I Don't Know, and Last Orders Please. Put 25 pence each way in the double section and it comes to £4. And then all you need to do is hope that Your Darling or Foxborough either win or come place, ideally win, and then you'll have some real excitement for the 2:30. If in the 5 past 2 they don't do anything, unfortunately the bet's down. That's £4 down. So let's get on to the main bet. Well, the other bet's main bet as well, really. There is no main bet. Let's go to the other bet. So, a 50 pence each way Trixie and a 50 pence each way treble. I've included Your Darling and Edgar Allan Poe from the previous bet, but I've also gone in the 3:37 at Catterick for What You Dunno, Buddy. This horse has ran okay recently. There are question marks over a lot of the other horses, and I think it could run well. There's also a £7 claimer, taking £7 off, and I think it could run well. Certainly, I think the fitness could really help, or definitely play to this horse's advantage when push comes to shove, probably about half a mile out. Hopefully, it's good enough and will at least come placed. So those are the bets for Friday. Let me know how you got on today. Did you include my selections with other selections? If you're still listening at this point, I'll be providing a video around about 8 o'clock Friday evening for Saturday. It will include football and horse racing bets. So tune in. If you could give me a like and a subscribe, or leave a comment, just say, I've listened. Just say, seen it. Just say, thanks. Or just say, no thanks. Whatever you've got to do, leave a comment. It's very much appreciated. Positive or negative, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.